Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is going to be a reading for Gemini. May or may not resonate, but I offer personal readings and the link to the website is in the description. Gemini, you may be really skeptical of something, someone, of people, kind of like falling back so you can watch, observe, listen, soak up information. It's almost as if like playing the role of a spy, but it feels like a spy for protective purposes, like doing your research on something, kind of investigating something on your own, trying to gain more information about something or someone. And it honestly looks like there's this sense of emotional debt. That's a really big factor. Like somebody who's very apologetic, they may be trying to prove how sorry they are, but there's this very aggressive energy that's pressuring them into apologizing or into doing the right thing. Sanders, something like that. Somebody seems like they're blowing their top. They are pissed off at this other party. And it mainly looks like it's because they've done something financially to somebody that was really backhanded and obsessive, very deviant, like stolen money from somebody, um, doing something behind the scenes to cause them um, to lose. But this feels like financially. Um, Causing problems in their life due to their own recklessness, due to their own disloyal ways. Bad for business. It's that type of energy that's here. And it feels like there's like this truth that may be tied into this person or situation. Somebody seems like they're trying to conceal their identity because they don't want anyone to know that they're stepping on this other party's toes, or that they're the missing puzzle piece in this situation. Like they may have set these people or this person up, but it's nobody knows that they played a role in this situation. Murray is what I keep hearing. So it's almost as if like somebody is distancing themselves from an opportunity, relationship, situation, because they know shit is about to hit the fans. There are explosions, bombs, like fireworks, that type of stuff that I'm seeing. And it seems like sparks are flying. And it looks like it's because of this snake. But this snake in the background started a war between people who were on the same page, on the same frequency, had the same mission. They worked their way in like a snake. Weasel, weasel, whiz. And now it seems like they've ruined multiple lives or personal relationships because they won't admit the role that they've played. Devon. They look like they've been sabotaging another's life, another's reputation, or doing things to where they're setting these people up so they can eat the most in this situation. Like they want to remain top dog somehow, some way. They want to remain at the top of this totem pole. So they're willing to sacrifice their peers to be able to maintain this position, this title, this level of success, their career and finances, their job. You get what I'm saying? They're willing to sacrifice others to make themselves look like the greater energy, and or to maintain this position, this social status, or this sense of perfection, this image of perfection. So whatever is going on here, it seems like all of this nosiness is going to kind of, it's going to point out who the mole is, who the snake is, who's the disloyal energy here. And mainly, in my opinion, is because the victims, people who are being made victims in this situation, are going to like team up. Or there's somebody who's riding for the victim, for the victims. So it's almost as if like the person who's starting to become skeptical of the mission, of what's going on here, of what has taken place, whatever, is teaming up with somebody that they're supposed to perceive as an enemy. Like, this person seems like they wanted these two people to feud with each other. But now one is starting to question, like, why am I beefing with this person? Or why is there tension here? What's the problem? Or what happened to make us ops, to turn us against each other, right? So they look like they find a way to talk, to connect peacefully, to have a conversation. And that's where they realized there was somebody back here lying, starting rumors, gossiping, being shady, and misinforming others, or these people playing both sides to turn these people against each other. So now Chucky is what I keep hearing. Chucky, Chuck, Chugs. It's like there's this very shocking revelation that somebody has. And they'll realize that this person is a snake. And they've been saying this and saying that, misinforming these people or this person, just to be able to set them up, or to like make them look guilty for something that they've done. Especially if this is theft, or to where something is going missing. Okay? They don't know how these people are getting this information. They don't know why this is taking place like this. They don't know what's going on behind the scenes. They have no idea. Yeah, they do. This is a snake. And now these people, again, that they've set up, or the people they've turned against one another, will form a union, a bond, a connection, to be able to take this person down, or to take them out. They look really obsessed. Marty. They look really obsessed with gaining. But it's, again, it's like they feel like they may be treated like they're being sunned, or like a little homie, or whatever this is. It's almost like they don't get to be the top dog in this environment. They don't have dominance in this environment. They're not a shot caller, whatever. They're not the boss, the manager, the owner. So they have to follow rules. And they've been playing against these rules by communicating with people that they shouldn't be talking to, or telling people information that they should be holding. Giving people information, or talking too much, like us, gossiping, running their mouth. And critter. And now it seems like they have put somebody in a position her SWAT to possibly be raided or for them to be investigated because they are an informant or for the DEA. Jasmine, Joni, Junie, June, her April 22nd, Mace. I think this is the part to where somebody realizes that this person that they've been confiding in, this person who has been like their sidekick, is an informant or has been spying on them and using their information against them, has turned on them. And it's almost as if like they've experienced sadness or a separation, a breakup, a loss because of this person, possibly assuming that this person was the one who was stepping on their toes. This was the person who was betraying them. But it's this person all the way back here. T-Ray, Teray, Trey, anything like that. Tria, Trina, Tron, Tehran, Tar. It's like they assume that they were getting betrayed by a stranger, or, you know, strangers are like people who are literally their opposition, but it's somebody that they would consider to be like their right hand. Somebody that they would like be seen like hanging with, or somebody that they've kind of protected in some type of way, or somebody that they would have used as their protection, their guardian. Does that make sense? And somebody who should have been protecting them instead of telling on them or running their mouth about them. Because now it seems like they've caused a major life shift that is filled with loss, poverty, stripping somebody of everything into nothing, and it seems like this or taking like a lot of assets or money from them. It's almost as if like the truth about this entire situation is coming out, because the thief is entrapping themselves, or is going to be put in a box like a casket, because people are going to see exactly what's going on here. Horus, that's what I keep hearing. Horus. There's a lot of drama, conflict, and chaos in this situation, especially if there's like a Kayla, Kaylin, Kaylee, Kel, Kill, Cal, anything like that. There's a lot of drama here. But these people will wind up fighting one another, again, because of this snake in the background, until they finally realize that they both got lied to. There are multiple people in this equation, and they've all been lied to by this snake. And again, this is the part to where they put two and two together, like, hold up, you know what I mean? Something ain't right. Like, that don't sound right. This don't feel right. Like, what's going on? Roberts, something like that. Deja is what I'm hearing. There's a lot of positive information and possibly a recovery that's taking place after this situation, because somebody is finally confirming who is causing these losses, who caused this breakdown, who's causing these problems, who's tampering with this person's life, livelihood, career, and finances. their career. Morty, Morty. It's like it's going to be unbelievable, like who this centerpiece is. But it's mainly because I heard Jessica and Harvey. But it's mainly because like this is truly a situation where somebody is just being thirsty to stalk somebody, thirsty to watch somebody, thirsty to be a part of their life. Danita, it's really strange because it's like, so y'all are bullying this person because you're sexually attracted to them and they don't want you in that type of way. They friend zoned you, or like they treated you like an option, and now, or you feel like you're beneath this person, like you're not on their level socially, financially, career wise, whatever it is. Like that's why you're doing this, because you're in love with somebody that wants someone else. You're, because you want an opportunity that's meant for somebody else, because you're infatuated with this person and you can't have them, you're growing vicious towards them. Like, veil, this is an obsession, and it's really uncomfortable to me because it's like there's a very obsessed, possibly scorned lover that's a factor in this equation, and they look obsessed with trying to like torment this other party in their life and like ruin what's going on in their life. But it's like all the conflict and problems that they're starting is potentially leading into police activity or fights that will require ambulances and emergency vehicles. So it's like, what is all this fighting about? Like, number one. And number two, is it really worth these people losing their lives or losing their freedom? Because it just seems like somebody can't get over the fact that they've been cut off. Like, work, family, friend, or romantically. Like, they got cut off. Somebody is cool without them. Butcher. But it's like they can't let go or won't let go. It's like you just can't get over the fact that they don't want to be with you, talk to you, connect with you, do business with you, be your friend. Like, yeah, that's what this really is. It's like, so this is worth stealing from them. Like, so you stole from them because they don't want to be your friend. You set them up because they don't want to be your friend. You told on them because they don't want to be your friend, or they don't want to do business with you or let you into their social circle. Like, what? It's like loser behavior. And I think that's where people realize that this person is struggling with some type of like mental retardation. And I don't mean to be offensive, but I mean like medically, like they struggle with some type of mental retardation or like mental health issues that have stunted their growth. It's like they act like a child, they think like a child, or like their level of emotional reasoning, like it's very immature. And because it's kind of like, what, like this makes absolutely no sense. Like, they hurt your feelings, so you decided that you were going to steal from them. They hurt your feelings, didn't want to be with you, whatever, so you made it a point to try to like tamper with their career and finances, their job, or try to like expose them, exploit them, and possibly their child or children, or exploit them to their peers. It's almost as if like somebody is putting a child or children or family, like a parent and their child or children, you know, you take it how it resonates. They're putting these people at risk because they don't want to be their friend. They don't want to have sex with them. They don't want to connect with them. They don't want to hang with them. They don't want nothing from them. It's like, what? I this is the most obsessive shit that I've seen in a very long time. Like, somebody is mad because this person doesn't want to conceive with them, or because they don't want to have a long-term relationship with them, because they don't want to publicize the relationship that they have with them, because they don't want to connect with them emotionally. It's just for fun or an opportunity. They're in their feelings, and they're in their feelings and intentionally trying to set this person up or do something to where they take advantage of this individual socially and financially. But it's backfiring, because Angela is backfiring, because it just seems like they now are running from the problems that they started, because Melissa, Melise, because there are people who are in this situation and starting to realize that they're the common denominator. Like, it couldn't be nobody but you. Who else would it be but you? You get what I'm saying? Like, it makes absolutely no sense. Like, it seems like somebody is in a space to where they couldn't just take their loss and move on with their life. They thought that attacking this person or setting this person up to be sabotaged financially, whether again it's through robbery, through like federal agency, whatever this is, Marquise, anything like that. Like, they thought that this was going to be like the finish him. You know what I mean? Like, this was going to be the finishing move or something. But it's only leading into drama and conflict, and then everybody turns around like, hold up. It makes no sense. So they can hide all they want, or they can hide temporarily, but somebody is about to come back and get them, because it's almost as if like they have either taken somebody's life because of them, or about to take somebody's life because of this person, or they participated in this mess with them, and now they realize that they got played. Like, this isn't the person who stole from them. This isn't the person who told on them. This isn't the person who exposed them, exploited them, whatever it is. Like, it was their own homie, their own family friend or associate who did this. So it's like, wow, Michaela. It's like, it's really uncomfortable. It's like, this is your own family friend or associate who did this to you, and you got the nerve to like try to play like this other party did something to you, or trying to act like you innocent in this situation, or you thought nobody was gonna check you, nobody was gonna confront you, nobody was gonna, you feel me? So it's a karmic cycle that's ending, but it's because the blame is being shifted to this person. Like, they literally were in this tattletale position where they're spying on somebody, or telling somebody, starting rumors about somebody, but it's somebody that they're hanging with, somebody that they're connected at the hip with, somebody whose identity it looks like they're latched onto, and they finally are going to be forced to tell the truth. Like, Simon is what I keep hearing. It's like, it's lame to me. Glitter is what I heard. It's like, this is so lame to me, because it's like, wow, like, you were that obsessed with his or her life to the point that you started like stealing from them or taking from them, like, while you literally are like possibly acting like you don't care about them, don't know them. You're keeping tabs on them, you're tracking them, you're following them around, you've stolen their identity. Like, what else haven't you done to them? You get what I'm saying? Like, how fucking weak of a person can you be? How fake of a friend can you be? Like I said, this is so scandalous. Like, this is so scandalous to me. Because it's like, why are you even preying on them like that? Like, what is your purpose? But it's envy. It has nothing to do with nothing. They stole this person's identity, or got this person robbed, is setting this person up to be robbed simply because they don't want to talk to them. They set this person up and are attempting to get them in some type of trouble because they don't want to talk to them, because they don't want a relationship with them, and they look like a loser. It's like, they need to grow up, but they're about to be in debt, like hella debt, to where they owe this person a good like $8,000 to $10,000. Um, and this is to start with. It's almost like maybe that's how much that they've stolen so far, is like $8,000 to $10,000, and then it seems like it's increasing from then on. Like, it's almost like the more information that people find out in a situation, the more conflict that's coming to their doorstep. But it does seem like it's coming with police. Like, this is law enforcement. So that's why I said I think it's going to get more expensive. Not because they've stolen more than that, but potentially because of legalities, legal fees. It just seems like this person is a snake, and they have been confirmed to be a snake, or are about to be. Seems like somebody's been questioning this since about June. Like, something ain't right. Like, but it's like every 3 months. They may only see these people or this person like every 90 days or every few months or so. They may not see them on a consistent basis. These people may not even live in the same city or state, but whatever is going on here, it's almost like they're starting to question this person's presence in their life, because they don't really have, they don't know much about their background or where they're coming from or what they're doing when they're not around them, but plotting on them to set them up. For real, for real. That's what they do. Spending all their time in the background trying to find ways to plot on their own family, friends, and associates. And this is going to be the last person that they do this to, because the people that they've done this to are realizing that it's them. They are the culprit. Possible air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is here. Thank you so much.